Danny, Saturday afternoon, 5 o'clock, away victory for Uxbridge Football Club. Haven't been able to say that for a very, very long time. So give us your thoughts on this afternoon's performance and obviously the result, mate.
Nervy at the end after Tiverton and I haven't this year. Again, I don't think it's clear cut that we won. Like I said, I think first half was a bit scrappy. Both teams didn't create a lot of chances, but I think in the second half we showed a little bit of quality in the final third. It's really nice when you get two subs come on and they score 2 goals. It's good, and I'm really pleased for Taki and Kai coming on with the attitude. But all the subs, Mass, Bernie, and Thorpe coming on made a massive part of us. So it's really nice. You know what I mean? To get our first win under our belts, it's a positive for the club.
You mentioned it last week, mate. There's a monkey off our back getting that away win. I think from watching the game, I think that's also something that's highlighted today. The contrast of football, even at this level. Haven't Waterlooville last week away from home, but on a 3G surface, to come into somewhere like Evesham today, how you have to apply yourself, no doubt, tactically for you as a group and as the players. The surface, and that's not saying it was a difficult pitch or a bad pitch, but a heavy pitch. You're almost playing a totally different brand of football to try and grind out a result on an away game like today at Evesham.
Yeah, I think it's a good surface, just a heavy surface, and I think they'd probably say themselves the rain they've had, and there's been rain today, it's made it quite heavy underfoot for both teams. They play quite similar to us, and they set up with place in the final third and stuff. But you do when you're an Astro as much as we are. I think that's what's frustrating. We haven't when we drop points and shown it fairly. They're Astro games. You do have to pass the ball differently. You have to zip in a bit more pace. The ball rolls slightly different. You can't just turn up and have the same approach. And we're starting to adapt to that, which is good. So we've got more than one plan. It's just the same wherever we go. Because you're playing good teams like Evesham. Evesham were fifth before we came here today. They've come up like we did in the same manner, I think, at the playoffs. So they're very, very good sides, and they started really well like we done. So it's really key that we just keep this run together, because we've got such a tough arse next Saturday against Gloucester. To get 10 from 12 in the last 4 games is incredible for us. So.
And Jordan stepped in today, obviously came on a sub last week, but his first start today. You're pleased with his performance?
Yeah, I felt first half as a collective we weren't great. I thought we were a bit lazy with the ball from the back. I mean, the boys were saying the sun and the pitch was difficult. I thought we could have done better. I thought he grew into the game. He was unlucky with a header in the first half. It allows us to have a bit of balance. We've now got Bernie and him, natural left footies with Casey, Mass. We've got a bit of balance in the team, which is key. But yeah, Steps is going to be a big player for us, and he's really settled in well initially. So to come in for him and to get a win on your debut is always a positive.
I don't want to end the conversation like a broken record of last week, but again, each way on Saturday, to see the amount of support here today, making their own way. How delighted they obviously are. They've travelled, follow us everywhere, but to finally have that victory behind them, it was great to see it, and genuinely the gratitude and the support that we're receiving from them, home and away, but especially on days like today away from home.
Yeah, and I think the thing that the gratitude goes that the boys, we said this at half time actually, they're not to serve up rubbish when you've got 34 people that have travelled this far to come watch the game. And I think what the supporters are proud of the fact that the boys don't. They give it everything every game. There's a real belonging to those boys at Uxbridge Football Club, which you lack, I think, in non-league football now. People don't belong to a team. George Uxbridge, he kind of plays and how he plays. We see that, and they can only respect that energy and effort. But they've worked incredibly hard. They've really put a shift in, and they do it because they want the club to be better, and they want obviously the supporters to be proud of what they put in. But again, we can't ask any more of the guys. They're brilliant. They come in, they can sing their hearts out. They're great in the bar, talking to the boys afterwards and encouraging us. And we need as many as we can to Gloucester next Saturday, because it's going to be some arse playing Gloucester. We're probably one of the favourites to win the league, so we really need that group there behind the goal next Saturday to give us a real cheer on.
Everyone's told me I didn't want to look. Apparently we're now 4th in the division, so I keep turning my phone upside down just to say that we're one step away from the running. But next Saturday, massive test, but you can enjoy tonight and then start building for that during the course of the week.
Yeah, as always, this league is very challenging. I have to admit, Evesham, credit where credit's due, Evesham allowing us to move the game from a Tuesday to Saturday is very, very good. I mean, they might look at it from a financial perspective. It allowed us to prepare and do better, and we've got to be thankful to that. And it allows us to have the week now to get ready for Gloucester. We've got Enfield Tuesday, which we want to go in and be as strong as we can, and then Thursday ready to play Gloucester, who will undoubtedly probably be the biggest challenge we've had this year. And that's not taking anything away from the Sholins and the Havants we've already played, but probably on paper will be where we really see where this football club's going. And we've just got to keep our feet grounded. Like you said, we're looking at the top end of the table. We'd have said going into November we would have one defeat for 13 league games and be fourth. I think everyone would have been a bit used, but the boys deserve it for the amount of hard work, and that is inclusive of the coaching staff. The coaches have been brilliant. Kells in particular has been working really tirelessly throughout the weeks as well. Byron going out watching games, all the other coaches behind the scenes. So real positive start, and hopefully we can continue next Saturday.
Absolutely, mate. Credit to you, credit to the boys. Give them all their thanks, and we'll see you Tuesday night at Enfield, and then home at Honeycroft next Saturday against Gloucester. Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Bye.